Hello, Cancer Collective. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Cancer is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. As always, feel free to take in what resonates and let go of what doesn't. This is a general collective read after all. And check out your sun, moon, and rising signs because you could find some nuggets of resonance in those readings as well. And Cancer, your weekly reading will come out every Wednesday. So be sure to look for that every Wednesday. And as I'm shuffling here, just push the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It's totally free. It helps to support the channel, support me giving you readings every week and bonus content and material that I love and adore doing. So let's keep this train rolling here. What do we have for Cancers? All right. We've got the World, the Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Three of Wands. All right. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. This is how I usually read my spreads here. So this is the path I read from left to right. This is the path of the current situation. Usually it's the conflict, the challenge. We go deep into the current energies, and some of them you could be aware of, some of them you might not be aware of, and they're just starting to settle up and stir up in your field of awareness. And then this is the path of higher self. This is what God, spirit, angels, higher self, spirit guides, this is what they want to remind you of. We all have all of the energies of the tarot inside. So this message, this path is beautifully crafted just for you. And it's a message just for you, okay? And it's for us to remember, not for us to go out and get. We have all of these energies intrinsically in our being. And so this is just what higher self wants you to bring out, cultivate more of. This is the path of the outcome or the unfolding, okay? We'll start with the path of the current energies here. We've got the World, we've got the Ten of Wands, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. I feel that you're taking on too much at this time, Cancer. I feel that you are feeling some kind of lack of completion, lack of planning and foresight, or maybe taking on too much. This is like the World and Ten of Wands is like the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay. That's how I'm seeing it anyway. And it's like, it's causing maybe this lack of planning and foresight. Maybe you feel very overwhelmed, burdened. There's a lot of hard work, stress. Maybe you feel like you have to have a sense of achievement, or maybe you are feeling like you need to achieve something by a certain time. I know it's the beginning of 2025, and so people are in that mode, and it might just be feeling, like you can't get anywhere, like you can't manifest because there's just too much on your plate. Let's go a little deeper. Give me more for Cancer. Page of Cups. Yes, blockages. And the Fool. Yeah, maybe you're being naive about what you can and can't take on. Maybe there's this feeling that it's too much of a risk at this point, but maybe you feel so in it, so mired in it that you feel like, how can I get out of this? I can't. And you feel like you'll lose out on opportunities. There's just this, it's causing a block at this point. And it's causing extra, again, with the Fool card, it's like that extra baggage, extra weight. Because the Fool is normally 0 point. He's pure consciousness. He has no baggage. There's nothing clouding him or weighing down on him. Okay, so seeing this in the conflict or the present awareness path, to me is sensing that you need to figure out where to put the baggage down, okay? And it might be even too much of an exhaust of your expressions. Like there's too much expression. Yeah, I'm also getting a touch of that too. Like something's telling me to tell you that too, that there's too much of, I want to say like emotional immaturity on your part, maybe, in the sense of that there's too much expression at this point. It's overdone. It's overwrought. It's overdone, and it's really not helping you create or foster like a manifesting time, a time for manifesting. Okay, let's go into what higher self wants you to remember. Okay, we've got the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, gorgeous, Cancer. It wants you to remember that place of soul searching, that place of introspection, that place of coming back to inner guidance, less expression, less out there, okay? And it wants you to remember too the self-sufficiency that you've cultivated. Ten of Pentacles is all about the culmination of the self-sufficiency that you've cultivated. Same with Page of Pentacles. That's the inheritance. That's the establishing, the cultivating. Page of Pentacles is actively cultivating, but it also is like higher self wants to remind you of your self-sufficiency. And that doesn't mean taking on too much or expressing too much, but it's like you don't need all of this outside external validation. And that might be why there's this abundance or over expression. It's overly satiated. It's like too much, like putting yourself out there. So higher self is really reminding you, you have all of it inside, okay? And you've culminated it already. It's already integrated. Give me more for Cancers from higher self. If I could put a sentence together. Give me more for Cancer, please, for their higher self path. What do they want to know? What should they know at this time? The Lovers, okay. Queen of Wands, I love that. Because the Queen of Wands knows herself. She knows how to compose herself, even though she is still expressing what she wants, her truth. She expresses her truth and she has no problem doing it. Okay. But it's this composed and it's a composed energy to it. She's not fooling around. Okay. But she does it with an exuberance, a warmth, a vibrancy, and she still is determined. Okay. And then we have the Lovers, which is, values, alignment, choices, relationships, union. I see this as really the coming into the integration of self, okay? Right now that's needed for you. You're needing to remember and rely on those energies of the merging of self, the integration of self to come back to this harmony, this balance, this alignment. And really, higher self is just reminding you of all these energies that you have inside, that you've cultivated, that you now have, that you can rely on, okay? Then let's go to the path of the outcome. We got 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, gorgeous, Cancer. I see this as you being satisfied. Nothing's overdone with the 9 of Cups. It's not overdone, okay? 10 of something, it's a little overdone. It's a little overdone. It's oversatiated. It's coming to the buffet table all the time, and there's always a huge spread of food, okay? But sometimes all you need is just enough. And it takes maturity, it takes introspection, it takes soul searching to get to that point where you either take on the right amount or you portray the right amount. And then we have 6 of Wands, which is beautiful energy for you, because it's not, I don't think that anything is trying to tell you to close off your energy completely and seal up and isolate and all that, even though you did get Hermit energy. He's still holding the lamp of awareness, okay? So it's that balance of putting yourself out there and getting the public recognition, but it's in a self-confident way. It doesn't feel overdone or overwrought or just overdone, okay? It's a balanced 6. It's balance. It's harmony. It's doing that in a balanced way, okay? And it's portraying your abilities, your talents, yourself, your sense of passion, your drive, your willpower, any spiritual manifestations, anything that you've gained along the way with 6 of Wands. It's health. It's portraying that in a very healthy way. Okay, and of course we have the 3 of Wands. Of course we have the 3 of Wands. That's expansion. Okay, that's expansion, but it's also beautiful because it's the preparation, the foresight, of the expansion. It's the enterprise. It's you taking something and putting it out there, but it's in a very thoughtful way. Okay, in a very thoughtful way, in a very right way, in an expansive way, rather than coming from this overly fraught way. Okay. Wow, Cancer. Woo! I think I should take these. These wanted to come out, whatever they are. He's really wanted to come out. Okay, Four of Wands, of course. We get the 3 and 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. I love that. Your biggest, what the tarot wanted to show you was your 10 of Wands. It's too much. It's overdone. This is like 3, 4, 6 of Wands. All these beautiful wands now, and this line of the outcome. I really see you listening to higher self through this. Ace of Swords is clarity, okay? Clarity and knowing what to say, how to say it, knowing what to portray. It's the breakthrough that's necessary. And we've got 6 of Cups and 4 of Wands. That's also just leaning on so much support. But I feel that this is I feel like this is an inside support for you. That you're no longer feeling this feeling of transition. You're no longer feeling this feeling of wobble in a certain situation. And coupled with the 9 of Cups, that's just like all the completion you could ever want. You got the World in your line of the Current, which is lack of completion. You're going to get the completion. You're going to feel the security. You're going to feel the stability. There's not going to be any more wobble. But at the same time, it's so beautiful because you'll be expressing yourself in this very healthy, vibrant way. You are going to listen to your inner queen, your inner Queen of Wands, that is, okay? And 6 of Cups, that's the giving and receiving. That's the naivety falling away. Anything that you've been naive about, that's falling away. It's realistic. It's coming to the heart of a matter. It's really taking in that feeling. 6 of Cups is just that lovely, harmonious feeling. Really, that's all it is. It's that lovely, harmonious feeling that we feel when we feel supported by the universe, when we feel loved by the universe, when we feel in alignment with the universe. It's beautiful. You have a beautiful outcome ahead of you, Cancer. Let's go into the Tarot Sidekick. And this isn't a tarot deck, but it will give us prompts and questions to further deepen your read. Let's see how this wants to turn, where this wants to go. Let's see, what do we have for Cancers right now for their reading? What is working well in my life? Okay, so we've got this overexhaust, overheat, this car engine that's overheated. But what in the car is working well? Well, let's see. Maybe you need to be reminded of that so that you can lean on that instead of just focusing on the overrun part of it. And we have the full potentiality of the total tarot now at our disposal. And I like to flex my intuitive muscle here. I'm going to say what's working well. I'm going to say another 6 of Cups. I feel like you love to get to the heart of the matter, Cancer. I also feel like it could be like the Chariot. Like I feel like you're about to channel major Chariot energy. And I think that's your power card. I think the Chariot is a Cancer card. So let's see if those come out. King of Pentacles, okay. The Empress, ooh. And the Knight of Pentacles, King and Knight of Pentacles, huh? Okay, so I'm seeing that like maybe there's this more methodical approach that you are embarking on right now. There's a methodical approach to your manifestation, to what you think is going to be and bring future abundance. And that perspective that's a good perspective to have, right? I feel though that you're working very hard on that though, Cancer. Give me more for what is working well in Cancer's life. All right. And we get Ace of Cups. Yeah. You're all about cups. You're a water sign. You're all about the cups. You're all about the emotions and letting them flow and overwhelming emotion. That's not a bad thing. I think that with the Ace of Cups, it's you always staying true and connected to your heart. Cancer, you have this uncanny ability to do so. And I see that. You're very connected to your emotions, very connected to him. Okay. Really beautiful, Cancer. Really beautiful. I mean, I could go all day. We could go through the whole 78 cards and say, well, what's working well? But this is a beautiful, beautiful line of what is working well for you. I feel that you have this methodical approach, which maybe has worked well for you in the past, but it's almost like you're needing a new approach. It's not that you're needing a new approach or a framework. It's more so in the execution of it, I think. That's what I want to say. This is the execution. This is the framework. Like, it's okay to work hard, obviously. It's okay to, it's okay, but it's not okay to like burn the candle at both ends, okay? In actuality, when you're putting your feet to the ground, you know? All right, let's go into the Angel of the Oracles deck, and this is a love note from the universe. Perfectly, beautifully, wonderfully made, crafted for my Cancer friends here. Let's see what we get. And this is also the point in the read where, again, I ask for your subscription. It's totally free. It doesn't cost a damn thing. And it helps to support the channel and get these weekly readings to you. And I also have other bonus content and material. Like a couple weeks ago, I did a tarot preview for 2025 for all the zodiac signs. So I will link that in the description box below for you to check out. It's meaty, it's rich, profound, robust. Feel free to check that out. Also linked in the description box below is my schedule. If you'd like to get a one-on-one session with me, feel free to get on my schedule. I do fill up quickly, so if you're interested, keep that in mind. We have Ascension. Love note from the universe for Cancers. Ascension. Let's see what it has for us. It's the first, well, it's the second to last card. So there's 44 cards. This is the 43rd card. So let's see what it has. Take some time to reconnect with nature. Allow yourself to be drawn into the wonders of the natural world. They will lead you to your inner divinity and help you to tap into a deep reservoir of peace and light within. I take time for myself. Nothing is more important. In nature, I find my inner peace and tranquility. I delve into my inner sanctuary. Yes, that is also what higher self wanted you to know that you know how to do with your Hermit card. And the Lovers is all about coming back to harmony, coming back to balance. Maybe it's that time to go in nature and see the abundance, see that you don't have to do so much and work so hard to create, because nature doesn't work too hard. It knows exactly when to stop, when to go, and there's that lovely balance and flow, okay? Beautiful, Cancer. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today and being here and taking the time out to listen. I really appreciate it, and I love doing this so much, and until next time, joyful blessings.